we've got the frog. Purification, cleansing, grief. Just as the amphibious frog spends its time in the water, the arrival of this card is a call to get in touch with the sacred element. Confirmation. Take a shower or a bath, go to the ocean. You probably need a good cry. The energy that I tapped into when I started pulling these are shadow work cards. It's just this sense of frustration, and I think that there's a lot of people coming to terms with deception that's, you know, been in their life and in society and stuff like that. And it can be hard to process it. So, and it's pretty common, like if you're waking up to different things, like you're not just going to wake up and everything's going to be easy and it's just going to come to you naturally. Like there's, you know, an on and off switch, because part of you's been living in denial for so long that your brain kind of keeps moving towards disassociation. If you don't grieve the pain of the betrayal and the guilt of the things that you participated in, and if you don't grieve the betrayal, the way that people made you feel because you had a hard time buying into the lie. A lot of you have been scapegoated because you had good common sense. Society that profits off war and violence, it's the peacemakers that get rejected a lot of the time. So if you're the kind of person that try to like stand up for other people that didn't have power, like if you're the kind of person that notices the odd one out in a room and tries to make people feel comfortable, and if you're the kind of person that stands up when people are getting bullied, then in this society you're also the kind of person that's been scapegoated because you're disrupting the status quo. In order for you to fully process these things, there's preparation that happens. It's supposed to happen in your life within community. So this is your new soul family coming in, other people that have similar passions and values as you. You're about to take off, whether that's, I'm not exactly sure what area of your life, but it's a collective reading, right? But there's definitely a change in the air with people connecting to like-minded individuals. One sec. Yeah, look, grief. Because grieving is like a part of a lot of different cultures, and those of us that are very pale had that removed from our culture, and like, you know, even see a lot of times like children crying as manipulative, so, or attention seeking. Some of us spend our whole lives suppressing these emotions, but in other cultures they have like rituals of grief as well as play and mischief. But yeah, that's what's coming up in your life, is people that you can have these authentic expressions with. For some of you, the blocks in your recovery is not because you're not trying hard enough, it's just because you don't have the right people yet. You didn't have the right people around you, because emotional expression is not meant to be an individual thing. Like, really, humans are very similar to ants in the way that we connect and work together, but our society is a mess right now. So imagine like a lost little ant trying to be like, oh, I need cognitive behavioral therapy and antidepressants because I'm just so sad and it's just so hard. Like literally, that's not even, I'm not trying to be insulting to say you're an ant, because ants are brilliant. They're really hard workers. It's not about like, oh, you're only valuable when you're productive. I don't mean it that way, but ants are incredible and so are you. And part of the reason why it's been so hard and you've had these blocks and you fall into these frustrations and end up hurting yourself and hurting other people in like reactivity and like instability, is because of the things that you were suppressing. So it might feel like once you start crying and processing that it's never going to stop, but that's not true. Crying is good for you. You release proteins, it balances your hormones, it's very good for your nervous system. And you can want to cry for a very long time before you're safe enough to be able to start processing those things. For some of us, it's been shut off for a very long time. So I hope that you get to feel those feelings. You're not alone. That's the thing. I'm seeing somebody crying and feeling like they're going to drown in it because the pain is like it feels like it's never ending, but it's only never ending if you're looking at it by yourself, because you're not meant to process it all by yourself. But as soon as you start moving into community, you will see resolution.